Hey, this is episode 1 of the Clarity Pod, The Origins. Enjoy!
First pod!
Wow,
who knew? That sounded like auntie.
Yeah. I think we are, officially.
Not yet. Hold on now. Hold on.
I think late 20s is auntie status now.
Is it?
That's what it feels like. Just a little bit.
Good thing I'm not in my late 20s yet.
What are you calling me old?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what it feels like.
You're older than my older brother. Have you seen that? That clip?
No.
Well, you weren't in high school with me. You were older than my oldest brother, so.
But thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of the Clarity Pod.
Woo! I'll put
Hey. I'm Tyler, creative director of {NDIRḵ Eyewear.
I'm Tolu, executive director of {NDIRḵ Eyewear.
Forget for a little bit?
No, I did. And I was like, wait, are we like making our like taglines today? Because I don't have one.
It's all good. Neither do I.
I was going to ask, who are you today?
Oh my gosh, who am I today? Honestly, I feel like a businesswoman. I feel like a CEO, you know? How does that work? Is it like co-CEO? What is that?
I think, well, it's all made up. So we'll
none of this is real. We're all just floating
do
on
what
a
we
rock.
want.
Yeah.
Because it could be like chief design, chief executive,
Exactly.
or whatever.
That's cute. Ooh, chief executive of design. Oh, let me note that down. Let me note that. Yeah, I like that.
Chief product officer, you know, all the C-suite levels are just all made
things.
up.
Yeah.
Whatever you want them to be.
All of it's made up. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel very official, really boss today. We admittedly have been working since 10 this morning, and what time is it now?
5:10 p.m. So about 7 hours.
About 7. Like
Where's
punched
DOL?
The clock. We punched the clock today, honey.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my gosh. What about you? How are you feeling today? What's the motto?
I'm feeling good. I'm very happy with what we did today. I'm excited to be recording the podcast. Part of me feels like we should have done the podcast before we worked.
True.
But
now we're like exhausted.
Yeah. But I'm kind of happy we did, because it feels like instead of it being like, oh, we're like doing our life and like doing our other jobs, and then we're coming back to do a podcast, like not be in it, to have worked for 7 hours and then do it. It's like, okay, we actually do this for real.
Yeah, no, like we are official. We punched the clock today.
Yeah,
y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. We done took the glasses off at this point. Can't see anything.
But yeah, today we wanted to chat a little bit about {NDIRḵ Eyewear. Like, what are we here to do?
Yeah. How did we get here?
How did we get here?
Which is insane to think about.
Yeah, it's a long journey.
A long, long journey. And I feel like every time we come together now, we start doing some minute task, and then we're both like, OMG, look at what we're doing. We've come so far.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's true.
Yeah.
AF. We have come very, very far.
Yeah. So do you want to take us on the very first leg of this journey before we were {NDIRḵ Eyewear?
Before we were {NDIRḵ Eyewear. Who were we before {NDIRḵ Eyewear? I know I was this starry-eyed country girl from North Carolina, about to move to the big city to start my master's degree at, I can't say the illustrious, because isn't that for HBCUs? The illustrious. No, I went to a art school in the middle of Manhattan. I went to the new school, got my master's in fashion studies from Parsons School of Design. And to be honest, {NDIRḵ wouldn't exist if I wasn't poor. If I'm honest, if I wasn't, footing the bill for my master's degree by myself, girl, {NDIRḵ would not exist.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I needed extra money on top of the scholarship that I had already gotten to get into the new school. Mm-hmm. And I found this little program, the Impact Entrepreneurship Program. If you are applying to Parsons, the new school, whatever the case, apply for that program. get you a little something knocked off that tuition bill. Okay?
I didn't know that it helped.
Yeah,
that's huge.
20K goes a long way, babes. They said,
Damn.
You need to come up with a business idea if you want this one. Say less.
I actually here's a list of 10.
Here is a list of 10. Actually, I have businesses already conjured up in my head. Mm-hmm. So what I came up with was this like circular design. I had to play it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm getting my master's.
Eco-friendly.
Circular, human-centered, like all the,
the buzzwords.
The buzzwords. Like I had to put them all in there so they know how serious I am about that 20K. So yeah, came up with it. Presented online, submitted all that stuff, got into the program, and then we actually had to do like real work on it. I was like, oh.
I thought it was just
okay, so we're getting a master's degree right now. Like this is not for play. Like we're really out here. So I started doing the project essentially. At that point, it was a project. Like I'm here to get my money. Mm-hmm. If I leave the program, I get no money. So I need to do everything possible to get to the bag. Number one motivator, not gonna lie. At that point. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm getting into the class and I see all of these other like amazing entrepreneurship minded folks who are like really passionate about their ideas. They've been working on it for a while. There was like one guy who was essentially, I can't remember the specifics, but it was like some really futuristic, like how do we get international students to like communicate with their families? Oh, that doesn't involve like, FaceTime or Zoom or whatever the case. Like it felt like a hologram what he presented and it was incredible. But then it was me with this like, circular fashion, and I was just like, this is boring me. It's boring me because I'm not passionate about it. And like everyone around me is like, they have this great idea and they've been working on it for so long. So like all of my best ideas came up with this in the shower. I came up with this in the shower. Yep. After I washed my hair, my glasses were sliding off of my face. I was like, there it is. There it is. Thinking deeper about like my experiences with wearing glasses and all of these things. I'm walking around Manhattan talking to myself, like saving voice memos.
I mean, like as you do. Because, like, what else is a voice memo for? Aside from, like, capturing real to archive thoughts?
The moment. Exactly. Like, who knows where this moment will go? It could fleet. So then there was, at that time, it was called something different. Yep. I don't know if the OGs remember, but it was a mix of my mother and father's middle names, Renee Lamar Optics. For the OGs, you guys remember. Yeah, everything was going swimmingly. Presented my final version-ish of it at that time. Got and a great grade.
What time? This is like 2022?
I came to the city August 2021. The end of my first year in the program.
So spring 2022.
Spring 2022.
Okay.
And yeah, great marks. The money was secure. Most
credit on the first side.
You know what I'm saying? Like signed on the dotted line, the money was in the account. And yeah, like that summer, I'm working on it and I'm like, this is hard to do by myself. I need someone. Where can I look? I'm like emailing all of the schools. Help me. Damsel in distress. Seriously. And I send an email to NYU. I'm thinking that no one's going to reply to me. I have hope, but I feel like deep down inside, I'm like, nobody wants to do this with me. Lo and behold,
someone answered. And I was very excited about it. So the email that I got, or like the head professor of the program I was at NYU Tandon School of Engineering studying biotechnology and entrepreneurship. Great program, really interesting people in there, learning a lot of various different topics and really just getting into the weeds of biotechnology and also like biology and different sciences. So that was really great.
She's smart, y'all. For real.
I will never claim that I am, but I appreciate hearing it. But yeah, so I got the email and really felt like I wasn't using a lot of my entrepreneurship skills because like I took an entrepreneurship class, but like during the class I was just making bread. Like my heart really wasn't in the class. Well, like the project was to like take a idea and like create a whole startup deck. And I was on this team where we were trying to market and pitch for bread made from spent grain, which is like the grains that they use to make beer, but then they mill it into like basically reclaiming that grain so it doesn't go to waste. So a lot of what I was doing was like prototyping and like baking bread at least like once a week using the spent
I thought that
grain.
was a figure of speech.
No. I was
but you were literally baking bread. Okay.
Literally.
I was like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that phrase before.
I was living in Astor Place at that time, like in the NYU dorm, just baking bread. It was my first time baking bread. I wasn't on the sourdough.
That's so crazy.
COVID wave. So it was like my first go around of making bread, and it was like really learned a lot about bread making, but not a lot about like entrepreneurship. So when I got this email, I was like, damn, I can't help her, make algae-based acetate, but I have other skills.
Dude, the Renee Lamar optics was so
something
different
else entirely
than what we have now. And honestly, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful because, I was really low-key doing a lot.
I mean,
I was being ambitious. That's what it was. It was vision. Mm-hmm. It was vision. Yeah. And, sometimes when you just, girl boss too close to the sun.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was. So I'm glad that, like, at this point, we've kind of reeled it in.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Yeah. Okay. Love that idea. Let's add it to the idea list.
Let's put on a sticky note.
Yeah.
And we'll come back.
So we can just stay on task.
Exactly. But I think it's crazy, too. Like, isn't that called the red string theory? Like, you're looking at me so crazy right now. But you said you were in Astor Place, those dorms.
Yeah.
I was on East 12th in those dorms. Here we are, both in our dorm room, like, what the f is going on?
Yeah.
I need something to work on. Mm-hmm. And we're literally like, 2 blocks away from each other?
Yeah, maybe have passed by each other.
Probably a million times. I was always on Astor Place. Mm-hmm. Like, my favorite burger spot was over there.
The late night pizza at the corner.
The late night pizza. Mm-hmm. That CVS was always open.
Oh my gosh, always. The halal cart outside the CVS.
Hello. Like, that was the experience of living in that area. Yeah. So I just think it,
it's the hub of creativity.
Fate is fate.
Yeah. But yeah, I emailed panicking. I was like, oh my God, she's not going to email me back. Like, I really want this so bad. And this, I think, is like fall 2022. You're emailing, I get the email from my professor. I'm like, hell yes, I'm going to hop in. I draft a really professional email. I'm like, hey.
No, that email was professional as
I'm so excited.
It was pristine.
To whom it may concern, I would love to join your team, and this is why I'm a valuable asset, possibly to you.
She wrote me a cover letter.
I really did.
Not knowing that here I am, just in my dorm room, like,
packing for Paris.
Dude.
Like, please, someone joke.
Please, someone help me. Yeah. It was insane.
And then we had like an interview online. I was like,
it wasn't an interview. If I'm being honest, it was not an interview. I just wanted to make sure this is a real person.
I was prepared.
With, like, a real place to be, and not some NYU dropout who still had access to their emails trying to like mess with me. She had got the job already. She just didn't know it. She had got the job when she sent that cover letter. I was like, this is initiative. Okay? This is initiative. Mm-hmm. She sees the vision. Yep. I'm just doing this, just to check the box.
No, I was like, this is a thing. We're going to make this a thing. But yeah, I was at work when we had scheduled our Zoom meeting. So I had to clock out for my lunch, hopped into my car, like logged in on my computer for a little Google Meet meeting. And I was like heart racing, like with my little notes app open for like whatever she was telling me, I was like taking notes of like, okay, this is what to look into.
It was a very intense meeting.
No, I was
on her end. On my end, I was like, okay, great. This sounds awesome.
For me, it felt like life or death for whatever reason. I like really wanted to get that entrepreneur. I felt like I did a lot of biotech.
Yeah.
Loved that biotech piece. But the entrepreneurship piece was what was missing for me. So I was like, I just need to get in there. You know, something. And this, honestly, like RLO at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm a Black girl. I wear glasses. Like, I have fit issues. Perfect. I'm like the person for this job. So I need to make sure I'm in there in the right places. We did all that, did the interviews, got the job. Shocking.
Who would have thunk it? Yeah. There were a lot of applicants, y'all.
And then we kind of, you know, bounced ideas off each other and found our ways into the NYU bootcamp because they have the Leslie E Lab. They have a whole bunch of like programs to help startups really create the foundation so you can take off.
Yeah.
So we were in there for over winter break.
And mind you, we were doing all of that virtually.
Yeah.
Because that summer, it had the interview. We started working together. Mm-hmm. So that was maybe like July-ish. Mm-hmm. October, I moved to Paris.
Yeah.
And mind you, we had never seen each other in person. We had emailed mm-hmm. and like texted and things, but we had never like seen each other in person. Now we're working on this business fully virtual.
Time difference.
Yeah, 6 hours apart. Mm-hmm. And then trying to get into, the NYU bootcamp. Yeah. So like, it was a lot of moving parts, a lot of factors. Mm-hmm. I was writing my thesis. Yep. Ciao.
We were doing research.
And then just like living life in Paris. Like, you know, I was cute. I was cute in Paris. Yeah.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cute in Paris. I left my job. I had, my refund from school because, mm-hmm. of course, going to school outside of the United States is a lot cheaper. I was like, I
regret not doing that.
I was living and then writing my thesis, working on this. Like, the girl, she was living life. She was living life. She still is. But,
but
it had like, what is it? The Jenny Saquon?
The Jenny Saquon.
Exactly.
The Jenny Saquon.
The Jenny Saquon. Okay. What?
Oh my God.
We were living. Yeah. And that was super difficult mm-hmm. because those meetings, I think they'd be around like 4 to 6 p.m. So like New York time. So I was up until like 12. Until like midnight or 1 sometimes.
And the boot camp was tough because it was like multiple hours in one go.
Yeah.
So that was tough.
That was intense.
But we made it through.
And
we got our business model canvas.
Right. And made it to the spring part. And that was the first time we met in person.
Yes.
Which was so cute. Like, it was just
graduating. That was a big
time. That was a huge time.
Spring 2023.
Yes.
Tyler's still in Paris. We finished the boot camp. We applied to the sprint, which is like the next step in the NYU eLab entrepreneurship cycle. Mm-hmm. We get it. Great, obviously. I mean, like, it was really daunting at the time.
Yes. But looking back,
we got it, we were like, yeah, for sure.
like, of course. They would have been crazy not to pick us. Hello.
Yeah. So we get into the sprint. We graduate. And then, like, I feel like 2 days later, we started the sprint.
That next Monday.
In that same time, I had moved from Sunset Park over to Flatbush.
True.
Big changes all happening at the same time. But it kind of was like the perfect transition out of grad school mode into like real adult
girl boss mode. Charged up.
Yeah, in that sprint, we were like locked in for the full week. And like, I still had my full-time job. So like, we were in those meetings.
I was unemployed. Mm-hmm. Struggling, but unemployed.
Me fighting for my life, trying to do payroll, like listening to the lectures and be like, yeah, for sure, 100%, taking my notes, and then also being like teamsing my coworkers, like, this is what we have to do. Please. The thing is due at 4 p.m. It's currently 3:50.
Right. Like,
very stressful.
That was, oh my gosh, that was a very stressful time.
Yeah.
Like, between graduating, because like that's just a lot of moving parts. Like, you have your family to deal with. You have to like actually get across the stage, make it there, get across the stage. The following Monday, we have just like all this information thrown at us too.
Yeah. I had a question, fully unrelated, related, but unrelated. Where was your graduation, or did you have multiple ceremonies?
We had multiple ceremonies.
Okay, which ones did you go to?
I went to both.
Okay.
Regrettably. Well, yes and no, right? Because I thought we'd have a normal graduate, like with everyone getting up, walking onto the stage, shaking the president's hand, da da da. We didn't do that. Yeah, my program ceremony was in it was on 13th Street. I don't know.
Oh, like a random place?
It was part of the campus. I had never really been in there, so I didn't know where. I followed Google Maps. And mind you, I was late. I was doing my makeup. My makeup looked incredible.
As you, of course.
And of course, I was in the mirror just taking selfies and doing other craziness. We're at somewhere to be.
You have to.
So I had to put all my get up on. I had this like corseted long dress.
Ooh.
I put all my stuff on. A Uber was $80. Y'all, I'm unemployed. So I had to run to the train.
Oh my god.
Hiked up my dress.
Oh my god.
Put on my sneakers.
Crazy.
Run into the train. Looking insane.
No.
Mind you. But made it there. Walked across stage. Shook, department head's hand and all that stuff. Then the second one was Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens.
Weird.
So that, like
where is that?
Like, why are we doing that? I think that's where they have the U.S. Open. I could be very wrong.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I'm not a tennis girly.
I could be super wrong about that. But it was deep in Queens.
Yeah.
And that one, you just kind of stood up when they called your...
Oh, your school?
Yeah. And then you sat back down.
Okay.
I was, like, my whole family is up in the seats. And I stood up, and I'm like, okay, let me
yeah, get ready.
Let me get cute. Let me get myself together. Make sure my little string is on the right side.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, thank you. Sit back down. I looked up. I was like, oh. Like, I don't get to... Interesting. No. But, positive part, who came and got like it was Telfar Clemens was there, and he got an honorary doctorate.
Love
so I was
that.
like,
I think that's the purpose of the big entire school grad.
Right.
That's a sick honorary doctorate. Good for him.
I was like, oh, thank you. Like, I'm here. I get to witness this. This is great. This is Black History.
Is there something
period.
under my desk, under my chair, a Telfie, a little charm?
No, literally, like, what? Are you hiring? Like, that's what it was giving at that point.
Yeah, just a QR code on the back of the program.
No, for real. Like, hey, we are hiring. I need an assistant. Something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But yeah, you guys have an actual stadium.
So we had two. We didn't use any of the NYU facilities. NYU Tandon is in Brooklyn. I spent no time, that's a lie, like 1% of my time, and most of it was after graduating on the Washington Square campus. So didn't get to use any of those facilities really. So if they have a stadium, I don't know about it. But
I thought it was like a big...
We have two grads. So the big entire school, like entire NYU school, was in a Yankee Stadium. So I went all the way to the Bronx.
Oh my God.
To graduate. And that one was very much, you can come if you want, you don't have to.
Same for us.
But like they didn't
I wanted to go across the state.
No, there was no stage to go across. But you just like stood up and like, woo, when they shouted your school, and like you sat with your, like I was with the Tandon school in the seating area. And that one's very chill. There was like performances and like whatever. I think Missy Copeland got her honorary doctorate at ours. And I was like, oh my God, like of all people, I am so excited to be
ballerina?
here. Yeah, the ballerina.
Wow. Okay,
yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
And I think the previous year was Taylor Swift, and like there was a lot of drama around that one too. because they were like selling people were trying to sell their tickets so people can go see Taylor at this graduation, but like she's literally going to be there for 30 seconds. Like there's no performance element to the graduation, but I digress.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that, but I don't need the girls coming in my comments.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, but like it was just like a silly situation. Like
honestly though,
selling your graduation ticket,
pretty business minded, I gotta say. If I don't have to be there and you want to be there,
yep. To see
how much we talking. How much we talking.
Oh my god. But my program graduation, we weren't all supposed to walk across the stage. We were supposed to just stand up and they were going to say, like, just say congratulations to these people and then sit down. But the parents were like rioting. So they changed it a few times. So then it ended up being, they were going to say our names. We walked across the stage, shook whoever's hand. And that one was at Barclays Center, which was really
NYU got
they got the connection.
They got the connect.
But that one was sick. And then we were in the back, like where they load everything in. So you have to walk in through the back, and then to get out, we were on this big elevator, like where they bring all like the set pieces and like move. It was like a very interesting. It's a very cool space. I will say, I love Barclays Center.
Oh my goodness.
And that one was fun.
That. I was in some random 13. It was cute though. It was very cute.
Yeah.
Full circle moment too, because I think one of the first times I came to New York was like, oh God, 2018.
Wow.
2018. Like I had come in middle school with a friend of mine because her family's from up here and she wanted to spend her like 14th birthday up here, so we came, which was really nice. That was my official and I got a New York experience. I got doubles in, I think we were in Queens.
Oh my God.
I got doubles in Queens. I was like, oh, I'm a New Yorker. This is where I'm meant to be. But the first time I came like and had like a true kind of like semi-adult experience was in 2018. I came up here for a scholarship thing. And yeah, I was like, oh, let's just go into like one of the Parsons buildings. I don't know how they let us in. This was definitely pre-2020.
Yeah. It's 2018. You just walk in there.
You can just walk up in there. Yeah. And I remember seeing like the floor. I don't know if there was like a talk. That's what it was. There was a talk there. I think Kohl's was doing a talk.
Oh.
It was like for a retail conference. They did a talk in that building in Parsons. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I would love to come to Parsons. I already had this like, I don't know, emotional sort of like connection to it because I loved watching Project Runway when I was growing up. And then I get to go into Parsons, into that building. And then what, like from 2018 to 2023, that's 5 years. 5 years later, I get to graduate in that same building.
That's huge. I think the one thing I really appreciate...
My God.
One of the things that I really appreciate you and receive the compliment is...
I don't like getting compliments.
When I feel like you're so motivated. So like once you're like, okay, this is the thing I'm doing, blink and it'll be done. So...
No, that's true. Let me tell y'all something. There is very few things that I've ever said that I want or want to do that don't come my way. Look, my God looks after me. Let me tell you something. I don't know how I'm going to get it. But it gets there.
I think it's a very admirable and very
unique
quality that I'm, again, very grateful to have had. To be in the proximity of, as a person who's very introverted, very like doubtful of like my capabilities, like downplays my own stuff a lot. Like being next to you and you being like, we got it. Like, what are you talking about?
We got this.
Actually,
like it's actually already in process.
It's already in your Google Drive. I sent it to you.
That's the plan. Those are the steps, and when we get it, we knew all along. It wasn't a surprise. But that's true.
That's crazy.
I get what I want. Not in like that like weird way, but I get what I want. I get what I want.
Professionally.
Respectfully.
Thank you for listening to episode 1 of the Clarity Pod. Be sure to subscribe on Spotify and follow us on Instagram at @NDIRḵ Eyewear to stay up to date on what's going on with us. Until next time, bye.